Hey guys, just doing a quick review of new bike rack. This is the Swagman Sitkka 2, fairly new. Not a lot of places had it. I think E-Trailer and Draw Tight Hitches had it. A lot of the other Swagman bike racks give really good reviews, so we were going to check this one out, see what we think. It was under 300, actually around 270, and some of the racks get pretty expensive, so hopefully this is a nice alternative for a little less expensive bike rack. A little bit of an up-close picture. That's the outer shell box. There's how everything was packed. Doesn't look bad. So we'll try to get this thing put together and see what we think. Got everything unboxed. Not a ton of stuff. Very solid so far. All the pieces, nothing really chintzy or flimsy. All the parts are pretty heavy and seem pretty well put together. And I do like that this comes with a locking mechanism. A lot of the bike racks you have to purchase a locking part separately. This one you did not. So we'll get it put together and see what we think. Okay, so we got everything just about all the way assembled. Not too bad. Got a little bit of weight to it, but nothing too crazy. This is connected to a 1 1/4 hitch, which I self-installed, and that's a Kurt hitch. And overall, I like it. It does have two different locking mechanisms. One that comes with, I guess, the hitch lock right there, and there are also locks right there, which I'm assuming are for locking the bike down. I don't know how secure it would be. Obviously, you could get it pretty tight and locked. And those are a separate pair of keys, so there's actually 2 keys. And my first interaction with their customer service was really good because I could not locate the keys in the package for these little pull down locks that lock down and clamp down on the tires. So for the life of me, I couldn't find them. So I called the customer service up in Canada, and the guy was really nice and said right away he would ship me another set. So in the meantime, I was looking around for some other stuff, and I found the keys. So I called them right back and said, don't worry about it. But they were really nice to deal with. So this is it so far. I do not have the rear attachments on, so I'm going to put those on, and then I'll show you how everything works. Everything's on, all attached. Got the hitch bolt tightened down, and again, it does come with the lock, which is kind of nice. A lot of the other ones you had to purchase a lock, which could be another 50 or 60 bucks. This was nice. The other thing I liked about this was that once it got tightened down, there's not a lot of play in it. Seems very solid. These arms will slide down, and you need a little bit to push them down so they don't just fold right down. Super easy, which again is more of a indication that it's pretty solidly built. The rack does also tilt forward, and I need to try to do that, or I'll take a picture of it with it tilted so that I have 2 hands. My car sits kind of low, so I'm not sure if it'll tilt all the way down and touch the ground with my car, but again, mine's a little bit different because it sits lower. But overall, I like it. It's a 2-bike hitch. It's the Swagman Sitkka 2, and it's about 270 bucks at E-Trailer or Draw Tight Hitch, and that's it. Once these raise like this, then you have this mechanism here which depresses just a little bit, and this is also where it locks. So I mentioned before there's a second key, that's where it goes, and that is to lock it from going up or down. But again, I don't know how much I would trust it from a complete secure perspective, but that's the intention. And even the guy at Swagman told me the same thing, that it is a locking feature, but it's not, you know, super guaranteed against anything. But you would press that and raise it like so, and then as you lower it, it lowers and tightens down onto the tire. So I'll take a couple pictures once I get my bike. My bike's actually at the shop getting a dropper post put on. But overall, I like this. I did a lot of research, and I didn't want to spend $500 on a rack, but at the same time I didn't want to go super cheap and wanted it to last. And this is the Sitkka 2. This is their new one. Looks pretty solid. We'll know once I get the bike on it. I'll probably load the bike on the inside straps, just so it'll be a little more solid when it's running. I don't have to go too terribly far to the trails around here. The distance from the bumper is about 18 or 19 inches to that front tire piece, which is right here, and then it's about 36 inches to the rear. So if you were talking or thinking about the distance that it hangs out, that's what it is. Try to step back a little bit, give you a little bit better view. Didn't see a whole lot of reviews on these out there. I did see a lot of reviews on the XC and the XTC, I think, and they were really good reviews. And that's really what prompted me to try this one without there being a lot of feedback on it, because it is so new. So this arm comes up after you push that one went down, and then it folds down like so. The whole unit does not fold up. A lot of the units will fold up. I don't believe this one does. No, it doesn't fold up against the trunk of the car or anything, but not a big deal to me. It is kind of heavy. I would guess probably around 40 pounds. I don't know if that's on the box. Max load is 45 pounds per bike. So I've got a 27.5. It's about 30 pounds, I would guess. And then this weighs again about 40 pounds total. So that's the Swagman Sitkka 2. Just came out this year, a couple months ago. Looks pretty solid. Feels good. Was a little less expensive than some of the other ones. So if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll provide more feedback on how this goes if it ever doesn't look like rain, which it does all the time. So of course, I'm ready to ride and getting stuff put on the bike, new handlebars and new dropper post, and now I have a new bike rack, and it's going to rain. So the bike gods are mad at me apparently. Hopefully this video will make them happy, but I'm tired of putting the bike in the trunk of my car. All right guys, appreciate it. If anybody has any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks.